Legislature before leasing any areas off the coast of California. My amendment codifies in the bill existing law, practice, and custom. In short, the Richardson Amendment extends to California the same consideration that the bill's drafters afforded the state of South Carolina. The state of California has within its borders more than two-thirds of the nation's Pacific coastline, a far greater percentage than South Carolina has with respect to the Atlantic coastline. The California's coastline is an international treasure, and our state's residents should have input on drilling off our shores. Offshore drilling along the California coastline should thoroughly consider impacts to tourism, fisheries, coastal recreation, and of course, the economy and its benefits. That is why it's reasonable and necessary that the people of California, through their chief elected officials, be consulted by the Secretary of Interior on the subject of offshore drilling off the California coast. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to acknowledge the leadership and expertise and willingness of Chairman Hastings and Ranking Member Markey for working with me on the Richardson Amendment, and I urge my colleagues to support the amendment.
Gentlelady yield.
On behalf of Californians,
Will the gentlelady yield?
Yes, sir.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding, and I want to congratulate her on her amendment. Because I think this is a responsible approach that we are taking, that we are trying to take. And one of the reasons why California is so important, I think, as the gentlelady knows, that there are geologists that say that there are over 1.5 million barrels of oil off the shore, and that should be important to Californians, because not too long ago you were producing 50% of your oil production. Now it's down to 38%. And what we say, obviously, is that in this legislation that it should be done from platforms on land. So I thank the gentlelady for her amendment. I think it's a responsible approach, and I think it adds to this legislation, and I urge colleagues to support the legislation, or the amendment. And I thank the gentlelady for yielding.
Gentlelady from California.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, again, I just want to conclude with saying that I both acknowledge and appreciate the leadership by both the Chairman Hastings and Ranking Member Markey. Look forward to working with them on this and many other issues, and I'm grateful for their willingness to consider the rightfulness of this amendment. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.
Questions on the amendment offered by the gentlelady from California? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those in favor say no. Opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The amendment is agreed to.